What's up, Facebook? Did you turn the light off? Turn the light back on. It's
off.
really it was much brighter before. All right, so hello everybody in Facebook land. We are Dave and Amanda Barrett. We are executive directors up in Canada, Halifax, Nova Scotia to be exact. And we are just coming at you tonight to share our story with you a little bit about our journey. And then we are going to do our skincare routine with you guys. So
I can't believe you have me dressed like this.
I know, but you know what? This is all.
I look like a purple mushroom.
This is Monat swag, okay? So I started with the company actually just 4 years ago in September. Just had my 4-year anniversary. And I'm one of the legacy founders up here in Canada. I keep saying up here because so many of our friends are in the US, but you know what I mean. And before I found Monat, I was in child protection. We lived out in Alberta. Up in Alberta. Dave was actually in the oil field. They did safety and consulting with Shell. And we were pregnant with our second son. And so we moved back to Nova Scotia. I opened up a restaurant, really big investment for minimal return or zero. And then also he continued to work away. And we had our youngest son, Maddox. And when he was only 8 weeks old, I started working full-time, 7 days a week, 12 hours a day at my restaurant. And that was really, really hard. So he was gone sometimes 30 days at a time. I had a newborn. I had a toddler. And I also have a photography business. I'm also a photographer. So I was juggling that as well as the restaurant. So when Monat came into my life, needless to say, I was extremely busy. So when people say to me, oh, I'm too busy, yeah, no, you're not. You just don't want it bad enough. That's the difference. So I remember one morning opening up the front door and the snow was so high, all I could see was the handle of the shovel. And so I immediately closed the door and I went out the side door. And I had Maddox in my arm, walking with Mason, and I basically fell into a snowbank trying to get them into the car, got them dropped off at daycare and my parents' house, and I was driving into the restaurant. And I called Dave. He was just getting ready to go to his shift. And I just started crying. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. I am just so miserable. This is not how my life was supposed to be. You know, I went to university. I got the degree. I did all the things that I thought I was supposed to do. And here I am.
You weren't happy.
I was miserable. Even though I owned my own business, I had a restaurant. You'd think that that's a good thing. No, it was the worst thing I ever did. And, Monat was presented to me, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to just do this. Like this, I see something. I tried the products. I had postpartum hair loss. So what it did for me was really impressive. And I'm like, okay, I just want to share this with everybody else. Because if it does this for me, what's it going to do for other people? And, of course, Dave didn't understand. He's coming home from being gone for 30 days. And, I'm in my phone. My face is down. I'm working. I'm hustling. I'm doing everything I can.
You understand. Coming from a guy's point of view,
yeah,
like you're selling shampoo online and through network marketing. A lot of people don't understand network marketing. We're still learning what network marketing. I mean, God, look at me. Look how I'm dressed. Would your husband dress like this? Probably not. But this is a pretty cool.
A lot of our friends' husbands would in network marketing because it's all about sport.
The thing is, guys, learning about the business and doing the business is pretty fun. And that leads us to what we're going to do tonight.
Right, but hold on, I'm not done my story. Dave loves to cut me off, so if you've ever heard us speak
before,
she
rambles.
You get that?
She rambles.
You're rambling. Now you're making me ramble. So,
okay.
So I just basically was like hustling, working all the time. He would come home from work after be gone for a month, and he's like, Amanda, I just want to spend time with you. And I'm like, no, like I got to work. I'm with the kids all day. I'm at the restaurant. I'm still doing photo shoots, and then I'm in between. I'm like on my phone trying to build this business. And I've seen something that he didn't. And our marriage suffered. My friendship suffered. I definitely wasn't the best mom I could have been. But a year and a half later, Dave retired from the oil field because of this opportunity. So that's why he's dressed like this now. He is so on board with this company, with this opportunity, with network marketing in general. You know, everyone's got that friend out there that has no clue what network marketing is and thinks that, you know, it's a pyramid scheme. Like, those things are illegal. Like, not everybody educates themselves on things, but this is the new way of doing business, and you're going to see a lot more of it. So we are really excited to talk to you about our new venture because, we have been the leaders in the healthy hair care revolution for the past 5 years, because we pride ourselves on being vegan, gluten-free, cruelty-free, non-toxic, completely naturally plant-based, with only sourcing out the most sustainable ingredients, and but with actual products that actually work and produce results, which is really hard to come by. When you make that choice to have a naturally based product, usually you are not getting something that is going to really work, unfortunately, right? So Monat was a huge industry disruptor. They did that. They just came onto the scene, and
now guess what are we doing now?
Now we're doing skincare. Okay,
let's talk about skincare before she rambles.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm so excited. Okay, so tonight we're gonna do our skincare routine, and I'm gonna talk about it. So these are our face washes. So this here is Be Gentle. This is for someone who has dry, sensitive skin. This is Be Balanced. This is for somebody who has oily to normal
So you
skin.
can have oily and dry at the same time, which is what I have.
Right.
And my T-zone is very dry, but everything else is very oily.
Right.
So you can see my face right now, I have a little bit of pink and dry right here, but I've been using this, and a week later from before, my face has improved drastically. I'll post my before and afters, but I think I've done is really,
Okay.
it feels really good.
So I actually, instead of doing my wash, I'm going to use our Berry Refined Scrub because I haven't done this in 3 or 4 days. And you should be exfoliating your skin 1 to 2 times a week. There was a lot of dead skin that gets on our face, and if you don't slough that off, those new skin cells are not, slough it off. Slough it off.
Slough your face.
Yeah, you got to get rid of all those old, dead, lazy skin cells so that
hurry up and slough it off.
Yeah, new ones can regenerate. Okay, guys. If you are in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and you don't have a skincare regime, especially in your 20s and 30s, girl, you need to get on one. Okay.
Okay.
So Dave, yeah, guys too. Sorry. So Dave, you go wet your face, and then you come back and do this, and I'm going
to do the foaming cleanser.
Yeah, and I'm going to do this. So this actually smells like berries. It is so beautiful. A little goes a long way, you guys. If you've used our products in the past, you know this. Monat is very concentrated, and
that's all I'm using for my face. There's not
that
much.
even looks like a lot. But anyway, I'm just circular motion. Okay, mine is pimple. Shit happens. Okay, so you can leave this on for up to 5 minutes as a mask. But I don't really have that much time, and I don't want to bore you with that. So I'm going to rinse it off as soon as Dave comes back here. Dave, you can do that here so they can see. Because men, especially with beards, that stuff gets dry. You really want to get in there and wash. So I'm going to rinse.
I can't believe I'm doing this. So as you can see, I'm just washing my face. With the cleanser on there, But my face is covered. It's foamed up. But you see a little bit I put on. And it's very problematic for me. I get really dry skin around my beard. And sometimes I let it grow long, sometimes I keep it short. But at the same time, it's always seems like it was getting dry. So I'm still cleaning.
Where's your towel? I have a towel for you.
Yeah, but she's a towel for me. But,
okay, my turn. Okay, so I'm just going to pat dry. Pat. Guys, one thing I'm going to tell you, and I love this, your face starts here. Okay, we have this genius, Marlene. She's our expert in skincare. She's also a medical esthetician, as is most of the people.
What's up, Marlene Garcia?
We have a scientific advisory board of doctors and world-renowned scientists and geniuses that create and back our products. So she always tells us, your skin, your face starts here. So don't forget, your décolletage and your neck. And guys, Dave always laughs at me when I say décolletage, but that's what it's called.
She says it like it's fancy.
It is fancy.
The fancy part of your body called your décolletage.
Oh, right.
Sounds like a place where you hang things.
All right. So the face washes, the clinical results are amazing. So like 100% of people actually notice a brighter complexion right away. 100% of people notice a better texture in their skin and tone after just 14 days. So step 2 in your regime is going to be the skin revitalizing essence. So this is not a toner. Okay, like try to get away from thinking like, the old days when we used toners, a lot of them are alcohol based. That's just going to dry your skin out more. This is actually filled with anti-aging nutrients that is going to get into the skin. You just pat it on. Do your essence. They're staring at me. Seriously. And what it's going to do, it's going to minimize your pores. It's also going to get right into your skin so that it helps. Dave, like you warm it, and then pat it. Yeah. Because what it's going to do is it's going to.
It smells really good.
I know. It's going to, it's like miracle water. It's going to essentially help the rest of the skincare apply better and then work and get in deeper to kind of target those areas better.
Should I tap on my décolletage?
No.
Décolletage.
Okay, so this is my favorite. This here is a little bottle of heaven. Really, it's like Botox in a bottle. Okay, if you're somebody who really is wants to target fine lines, wrinkles, plump your skin, this stuff is just loaded with tons of goodness that is going to do that for you, and super, super hydrating, 24 hours of hydration.
What do you got there?
This is the essence, the Rewind Age Control Nectar. So guys, again, little goes a long way. 1 squirt pump. Okay. And then now, another thing I cannot stress enough.
This goes everywhere, right?
Is guys, do not rub and tug on your face. Oh my God.
You can rub and tug whatever you want. It's not your face,
okay,
guys.
Listen, guys, never do that. When I see friends drag their fingers across their eyelids, I cringe.
So you shouldn't do this?
No, God, no, don't. This skin is so sensitive, you guys. Just dab.
You definitely don't want to rub and tug if you.
Okay, get it in there. Okay, décolletage, neck, always rub up. All right, and then we are going to use.
My face feels super fresh already.
Yeah, no, it will. This is our lightweight Be Balanced moisturizer. So what's really cool about Monat's products is it actually gives you a little spatula to scoop it out, because you don't want your fingers in the jar of your hand cream to contaminate it. Okay,
well, so Monat
thinks about everything.
You can't put dirty fingers on it.
Anyway, just. You know what?
It seems excessive.
Well, yeah, but I like to really Here. Remember, face starts here. All right, so. And I'm just barely touching. Yeah. I'm going to go up. And I'm barely touching.
Are you supposed to rub it on the spatula?
No, David, get that off. No, you don't do that.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Because I feel like it make it better spread coverage with the spatula.
No, please don't.
It actually, that way it keeps your dirty, contaminated fingers off of it.
Okay. Anyway.
See, I think you get better coverage when you use a spatula. That's what spatulas are for, I think, for coverage, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, I think I'm right.
All right. Anyway.
Yeah, so getting crazy coverage with the spatula. But that's going forever.
Okay. Excuse me. All right. So the last piece.
What about that spatula?
Oh my gosh.
It's like my face is a cake.
No. Just can you?
I use half of what you use.
Yeah.
Look, I still got some left over.
Okay. So you guys.
Use the spatula, guys.
Time for the creme de la creme, and that is the Eye Smooth. This stuff is sold out, along with our Rewind.
This literally is going forever with the spatula.
Yeah.
It's forever.
But it also doesn't look like it's going into your you're not.
It's in. I feel
no, I can see it everywhere. Can you just here go? All right, so this here, guys, is sold out because it's so amazing. The before and afters, if you've seen them online, unreal. So again, a little tiny spatula, the tiniest little amount. Now, I also like to go here and across my forehead because that's where I get like little lines that I really don't want them to get worse. And then what you do with this, so you can leave it in the fridge so that it's cold, because cold is going to help with inflammation and puffiness around your eyes, where the cream helps with the dark circles, the firmness, and all of that. And you just roll out, just like Optimus Prime would say, roll out.
Can you just make a Transformers reference?
I did. It was all the first thing that came to my mind when I said roll out. So rolling out. I'm barely touching it. Okay? And, you know, if you're somebody that, like, has eye cream, you don't have one of these, always use your ring finger and just tap. And always tap. Straight across. Yeah, well, you know what? Botox is a lot of work, so start preventing it now.
So when do I
Tap. Okay, there you go. And that's it. I think I make sure I'm not forgetting anything because, you know. So, guys, what's really cool is...
Is that too much?
No, that's good. Is that we have a lot of really incredible ingredients in our products that a lot of other products do not have. And that's really something else that sets us apart. AHAs are one of them.
What's an AHA?
It's an alpha hydroxy acid. So these things are going to help your skin be brighter, be more clear. It's going to help with dark circles. It's going to help with fine lines and wrinkles. And so AHAs are actually in most of these products. You're going to find them in our cleanser. You're going to find them in our essence, in the nectar, and in the scrub.
Right?
Yes, okay. See, these are also going to stimulate collagen production because as we get older, the collagen just like starts to die. Like it just slows down, and you really, really need to. Grab me my eyeliner on the bed, please. Yeah, that's kind of the last thing that I do every night. Thank you, Stephanie. So yeah, so these AHAs are going to target the skin at a cellular level. Okay. So that's super, super important.
I can't find the eyeliner.
It's right by my bed. Please get the eyeliner. So guys, I know a lot of you that are watching know some of the awful ingredients that Monat says no to. So maybe put them in the comments if you know. Like there's no fragrance. So there's no like harsh smell. Everything is just, it's just a very light scent from the essential oils that are naturally sourced that are in our product. So, David, it's right there. It's right there. Oh my God.
I had no idea what that eyeliner was.
Okay.
There.
Anyway. Yeah, we're going to say there's going to be no harsh toxins, no chemicals, no parabens, no sulfates, no plastic microbeads. Like there's a list of like 17 things that you will never find in our products. But then you're also going to find all these incredible products, all these incredible ingredients that are actually going to work. So Monat source.
If you can find them, we're not just throw them on your bed and you have to go find them later and say your husband looking for them and he won't be able to find them.
Yeah. So Monat actually sourced out this product called Kakadu Plum. It's like 1,000 times more potent than vitamin C. You know how good vitamin C is for your skin. So the geniuses at Monat found this Kakadu Plum. And is something else that is in our product.
So the Kakadu plant has vitamin C.
Yes, but it's 1,000 times more potent than like if we were just going to use regular vitamin C, which you can't because it's not stable. So vitamin C is a very unstable, what would it be, extract, right?
Yeah, unstable.
Anyways, you can't really just bottle it up. So anyway, so right now I am using I Wonder, because I like my lashes to be long and full. And that is how I finish. My night before I go to bed. Yeah? Is that fun?
Yeah, I know any Swedish now.
Yeah.
So what is
no, you don't need that. Okay?
But man, this stuff feels great.
But you know what? If you were somebody that maybe like overplucked in the 80s or whatever.
Overplucked when you had chicken?
No, but you know what I mean? Back in the day, like a lot of people overplucked. This is incredible for helping your eyelashes grow back. So
if you're overplucked get this with the cock-a-doodle-doo vitamin and make sure that you're using all the right essentials, and you can have a wonderful, smooth, silky face like us.
Yeah, so now we are going to go and watch some Netflix.
Hey, what do you guys want to think of my hat? Look, I'm French. Now I'm a chef. Now I'm one of those rappers.
Okay, it's time for bed.
Good night, guys.
Bye, guys.